Do you understand English but freeze when someone speaks fast?
Yes, and it is one of the most frustrating feelings in the world.
Today, we are going to fix that together, right now.
This episode is 15 full minutes of real English listening practice.
Real sentences, real conversations, real speed.
And we will go slowly so every word lands perfectly in your ears.
If you stay for just 5 minutes, your listening will already feel different.
And if you stay for all 15, something will genuinely shift.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to English Flow Podcast. I am Sarah.
And I am William, and today we are training your ears together.
Subscribe right now if you have not already, because this is exactly the kind of episode we make every week.
Are your ears ready?
Let us flow. Part 1. Everyday greetings and small talk.
We will say each sentence slowly, and then you repeat it in your head or out loud.
Do not just listen. Really feel the rhythm of each sentence.
Sentence 1. How are you doing today?
Listen to the natural flow. How are you doing today? All connected like one smooth sound.
How are you doing today?
Now faster, the way a native speaker says it. How are you doing today?
Sentence 2. I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking.
Notice the word really. It adds warmth. I'm doing really well.
I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking.
Sentence 3. It has been such a busy week.
Every person in the world has said this sentence at least once.
It has been such a busy week.
It has been such a busy week.
Sentence 4. I'm looking forward to the weekend.
Looking forward to is a beautiful chunk. Use it whenever you are excited about something coming.
I'm looking forward to the weekend.
Sentence 5. The weather has been strange lately, hasn't it?
The classic English conversation starter, the weather.
The weather has been strange lately, hasn't it?
Sentence 6. What have you been up to recently?
What have you been up to recently means, what have you been doing? A very natural and friendly question.
What have you been up to recently?
Not much, just the usual, you know.
Just the usual, you know. A very casual and relaxed answer. Very natural in real conversation.
Not much, just the usual, you know.
Say all 7 sentences out loud one more time before we move on.
The more you say them, the more natural they feel in your mouth.
Part 2. Talking about your day.
This is the kind of conversation you hear every single day in English.
Listen carefully and try to understand every word even before I explain it.
Sentence 1. I woke up really early this morning, before my alarm even went off.
Before my alarm went off means the alarm had not rung yet when I woke up.
I woke up really early this morning, before my alarm even went off.
Sentence 2. I made myself a strong coffee and just sat quietly for a few minutes.
Notice, just sat quietly. That just makes the sentence sound very natural and real.
I made myself a strong coffee and just sat quietly for a few minutes.
Sentence 3. The morning felt a little rushed. I could not find my keys anywhere.
I could not find my keys anywhere. A very universal experience.
The morning felt a little rushed. I could not find my keys anywhere.
Sentence 4. By the time I got to work, I was already feeling behind.
Feeling behind means feeling like you were late or not keeping up with things.
By the time I got to work, I was already feeling behind.
Sentence 5. But then something small happened that completely turned my day around.
Turned my day around, a beautiful expression. It means changed everything in a positive way.
But then something small happened that completely turned my day around.
Sentence 6. A colleague brought homemade cake into the office, and honestly, it saved the day.
Saved the day means made everything better at the right moment.
A colleague brought homemade cake into the office, and honestly, it saved the day.
Sentence 7. By the evening, I was actually feeling really grateful for the whole day.
Even a hard day can end with gratitude, and this sentence captures that perfectly.
By the evening, I was actually feeling really grateful for the whole day.
These sentences are not just listening practice, they're also a guide for how to describe your own day.
Use them. Make them yours. Change the details to match your own life.
Part 3. Emotions and feelings.
This is one of the most important parts of any conversation, expressing how you feel.
Listen to these sentences and really feel the emotion inside each one.
Sentence 1. I felt so proud of myself when I finished it.
Proud of myself. Not just proud, but proud of myself. That self-acknowledgement is important.
I felt so proud of myself when I finished it.
Sentence 2. There was a moment when I just wanted to give up, but I kept going.
Kept going. 2 small words that carry so much strength.
There was a moment when I just wanted to give up, but I kept going.
Sentence 3. I could not explain why, but I felt completely at peace.
At peace, a feeling of deep calm. Not excitement, just quiet happiness inside.
I could not explain why, but I felt completely at peace.
Sentence 4. It was one of those days that reminds you why everything is worth it.
Reminds you why everything is worth it. Say this when a moment makes all the difficulty feel meaningful.
It was one of those days that reminds you why everything is worth it.
Sentence 5. I felt a little overwhelmed, but in a good way, if that makes sense.
In a good way, if that makes sense. A very honest and human phrase when emotions are mixed.
I felt a little overwhelmed, but in a good way, if that makes sense.
Sentence 6. I was nervous, but I did it anyway, and that felt amazing.
Nervous, but did it anyway? That is courage. That sentence describes courage perfectly.
I was nervous, but I did it anyway, and that felt amazing.
Sentence 7. I think that experience made me a little braver than I was before.
Made me a little braver, not completely brave, just a little, and that's how courage grows.
I think that experience made me a little braver than I was before.
These 7 sentences are not just practice, they're real things real people say every day.
Learn them, feel them, and when the moment comes, they'll be ready for you.
Part 4, and this is the challenge section.
Now we're going to speak at a slightly more natural speed.
Not too fast, but a little closer to how real people talk in real life.
Try to understand without stopping. Just listen, let the meaning come to you.
Have you ever had that feeling where you know you should do something, but you keep putting it off?
Putting it off means delaying something, choosing not to do it right now.
Have you ever had that feeling where you know you should do something, but you keep putting it off?
The funny thing is, once you actually start, it's never as hard as you thought it would be.
Never as hard as you thought. That gap between imagination and reality is so important.
The funny thing is, once you actually start, it's never as hard as you thought it would be.
I think the hardest step is always the first one. After that, things start to flow.
Start to flow means become easier and more natural, like water finding its path.
I think the hardest step is always the first one. After that, things start to flow.
It's okay to feel scared, as long as you don't let the fear make the decision for you.
Don't let the fear make the decision for you. That sentence could change your whole life if you really hear it.
It's okay to feel scared, as long as you don't let the fear make the decision for you.
The people who grow the most aren't the ones without fear. They're the ones who act despite it.
Act despite it, meaning do it even when afraid. That's the real definition of brave.
The people who grow the most aren't the ones without fear. They're the ones who act despite it.
Every time you do something that scares you, you expand the boundary of what you believe is possible.
Expand the boundary of what is possible. Your world literally gets bigger every time you're brave. Did you understand all 6 sentences at natural speed?
If you missed something, go back and listen again. That's the whole point of listening practice.
Listening again is not failure. It's how your ears get stronger every single time. Part 5, and this is my favorite part of the whole episode.
Now we are going to tell a short story together in real English at real pace.
Listen to the whole story first without stopping. Just absorb it.
There was once a woman who wanted to learn English.
She had tried before, many times, but always stopped after a few weeks.
She told herself she was not smart enough, or too old, or too busy.
One day, she heard a podcast while she was washing the dishes.
She did not understand every word, but she understood enough to feel something.
She felt, for the first time, that English could actually belong to her.
She did not sign up for an expensive course or buy a grammar book.
She just listened every day for 15 minutes while she washed the dishes.
After 1 month, she understood more than she ever had before.
After 3 months, she could follow conversations without translating in her head.
After 6 months, she spoke to a stranger at a cafe entirely in English, and they understood her perfectly.
She cried when she got home, not from sadness, but from pure, overwhelming joy.
She did not become fluent because she worked harder than everyone else.
She became fluent because she showed up every day for 15 minutes.
She showed up even when she was tired.
She showed up even when she did not understand everything.
She showed up, and that was enough.
That woman could be you right now, in this moment.
You are already showing up.
This episode, right now, is your 15 minutes.
And that is everything.
Part 6, the final challenge.
Now we speak at the most natural speed we have used all episode.
No explanations after each sentence this time. Just listen and absorb.
This is how real English sounds, and your ears are ready for it now.
Ready?
Ready. Let us go.
The best conversations are the ones where you completely forget about time.
Real confidence does not come before the action. It comes because of it.
If you wait until you feel ready, you will wait forever.
The smallest step forward is still a step forward.
You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great.
Every expert was once a beginner who simply refused to give up.
The only way out is through, so keep moving, keep going, keep trying.
Your progress is happening even when you can't see it yet.
The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit, but that doesn't mean you stop watering.
You are closer than you think, so don't stop now.
Did you catch them all?
If you missed some, go back, play this section again.
And the next time you listen, you'll catch more.
That's how listening works, layer by layer, day by day.
Before we close, I want to say something important.
Go ahead.
Listening is not a passive skill.
It takes real focus, real energy, real presence.
And you just did 15 minutes of real, focused listening.
That's not nothing. That's genuinely impressive.
Every minute you listened today, your ears got a little stronger.
Every sentence that landed created a new connection in your brain.
And every day you come back, those connections grow deeper and stronger.
This is how fluency is built, not in one big day, but in 15 minutes, every day.
So don't underestimate what you just did today.
You showed up, you listened, and that matters more than you know.
And now, your challenge for this week.
Tell us.
Come back and listen to this episode again tomorrow.
Not because you did not understand, but because you will understand even more the second time.
And notice which sentences feel easier, which words land more clearly.
That difference between today and tomorrow, that is your proof of growth.
Leave a comment below and tell us which sentence from today was your favorite.
We read every comment, every single one, and they make our day brighter.
Subscribe to English Flow Podcast. Give this episode a like.
And share it with someone who wants to improve their listening in English.
Because 15 minutes a day, every day, changes everything.
I am William.
And I'm Sarah.
Keep listening.
Keep flowing.
Keep growing.